What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. The Cold War beta just ended a couple of hours ago for me, but by the time I upload this, it would probably be a couple of days ago. So today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the Cold War beta. Keep in mind that everything I say is subjected to change since this was a beta and not the final product. While I doubt a lot will change, I can imagine a few things here and there being tweaked. I only got to play the beta on PC because I don't own a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, so if you're looking for a review on the console versions, this isn't the video for you. I also value competitive gameplay over casual gameplay. This doesn't mean that I don't play and enjoy the game casually, I just prefer a balanced game over something like Modern Warfare 2. With that out of the way, let's get into the first topic of the review, and that is the gameplay. The way I would describe Cold War's gameplay is a tweaked version of Modern Warfare's. Walking and running feels like Modern Warfare, but you'll begin to notice that a few key features were removed, such as opening doors, leaning, and not being able to double sprint. I personally like these changes because I felt like Modern Warfare would have been better without these features, and Cold War proves that. So now you don't have to worry about maintaining stamina or for someone to just Kool-Aid man you through a door. Both these changes eliminate randomness to combat, and I love it. I'm 50-50 on the removing the leaning feature. I like the idea of leaning with your weapons, but I didn't like how you had to lock onto a wall in order to do so. Either way, this feature is completely out of the game, so you don't even have to bother. Now let's move on to the gunplay. The time to kill is also noticeably higher compared to Modern Warfare, which is a good thing in my opinion. In Modern Warfare, it felt like you could get two-shotted with any gun, which gave you no time to react to being shot at, even on PC. In Cold War, you'll still most likely die first if you get shot first, but you still have time to react. You could possibly call out where they are, deal some damage, or even kill your opponent before they kill you. Keep in mind, trading is a thing, so don't just give up mid-fight. I like this change since it adds more skill to gunfights instead of a who pulled the trigger first kind of game. The only complaint I have about the gunplay is these snipers. Snipers, in my opinion, are way too strong in this game, especially if you go into the combined arms mode since there's little to no flinching and so much room to snipe with. Which means you could put a few rounds into your opponents and they could just insta-kill you with a sniper scoped in. I personally can't use a sniper. Aiming with one just feels really weird, mainly because of the breathing mechanic, which completely throws off my muscle memory every time I scope in. But if you can master the sniper rifle in this game, you'll be leagues better than everyone else that can't. Hopefully Treyarch will add some more flinch before the game releases, but as of now, with the beta, snipers are way too strong. Moving on to the maps felt fine to me. I can't talk about this too much since I need more time playing the game to give my official thoughts on this, but none of the maps felt too complex. What I noticed is that a lot of these maps have dedicated areas for certain playstyles. Satellite is a great example. You have the Crash Satellite, which is made for close range combat with the enclosed rocks and trails, but the other half of the map is open desert for sniper combat. As far as favorites go, Miami was my personal favorite. I really liked how the neon lights lit up the map and how the layout wasn't too open but not too close. It was perfect for the weapon I like to use, which was the Milano, the SMG. I don't know how you say it, but you'll see it on your screen. My least favorite was Armada, which is a sniper fest since the ships were so open to each other, and if you were caught in the water, you were pretty much dead. Most of the game modes were just recycled modes we've been seeing for the past 2 decades, such as Team Deathmatch, Hardpoint, and Domination, so I'll just talk about the new ones. The first one is Combined Arms. This is basically Hardpoint except with 12 people per team and in larger maps with vehicles. I personally didn't enjoy playing this game mode. The first issue I have with this mode is the vehicles. I like having vehicles in Call of Duty, but driving these vehicles felt extremely difficult. I'd usually get a jet ski or a snowmobile, drive to the objective, and just ditch it right after. The second problem is that these maps are so open, which means you're gonna get sniped constantly, which is no fun, especially with how overpowered these snipers are. The next game mode was VIP Escort. This is basically search and destroy with a twist. Instead of 6 players trying to plant a bomb on a bomb site making it CSGO, the bomb is replaced with one of the 6 players as a VIP. The attacker's objective is to escort the VIP to an extraction point. Defenders hold the sites and make sure the VIP doesn't escape. Defenders win if they either kill everyone or just the VIP. The attackers win if they kill all the defenders or if the VIP escapes. I thought this was an amazing twist since it made everyone stick together trying to shield the VIP instead of having some idiot grabbing the bomb, run into the middle of the map, and just get killed giving the bomb to the defenders. This game mode is also heavily based on teamwork, so the more coordinated your team is, the more likely you and your team will win. I don't know if this is enough to completely replace the classic search and destroy mode or to even add it as a ranked mode, but it's definitely a welcomed one, at least to me. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I personally loved it. The final new game mode is Dirty Bomb. Before we talk about this mode, let me get the elephant out of the room real quick. If you thought this was Warzone gameplay, I wouldn't blame you. This is Treyarch's take on Warzone, or at least a mode of Warzone. Out of all of the game modes in the beta, this was the most boring to me. 10 teams of 4 drop into a large map with the goal of detonating as many dirty bombs as you can by collecting these little point things from looting or from kills you perform in the game. I can't say much about this game mode since I got so bored of this that I just quit after the first match and I never came back, but this does confirm one thing. Warzone is coming to Cold War. I mean, I kind of did see it coming since Warzone is literally on the menu screen, but I also felt like it was going to be a shortcut to Modern Warfare's Warzone and not a Cold War Warzone, if that makes sense. Now onto the smaller topics. Score streaks. Score streaks no longer reset when you die, but they take so much longer to obtain, a similar feature taken from Infinite Warfare. A streak of kills or points increases the amount you get per action. This makes it so that good players still get rewarded for their work, but it also makes it more likely that everyone will get to at least use one score streak throughout the match. I don't hate this new score streak system, but I definitely prefer the classic one. If they make this an optional feature to switch off of, I would have no problem with this existing. Skill-based matchmaking. It's not as bad as some people say it is, but I definitely did notice that I sometimes completely destroy everyone and I sometimes got destroyed by everyone. Treyarch should at least make a casual playlist for those that just want to chill and a ranked playlist for those that want to sweat their asses off instead of forcing a mix with the two. I get it might hurt the population, but this is needed at this point. Cheaters, and when I say cheaters, I mean hackers. This one is very controversial since everyone loves to point the finger at PC gamers, calling them a bunch of hackers, wanting them to just not be in crossplay at all. Well, let me tell you a little secret as a longtime console and PC gamer. You can hack on console too. I agree that it's harder to cheat on console, but you can do it, and eliminating PC gamers from crossplay isn't going to solve the cheater problem. In fact, I didn't bump into a single hacker while I was playing the beta on PC. There was this asshole that kept hiding in walls, being able to shoot everyone he sees, but since this was in the same area round after round, and it didn't look like he was using any other aim or wall hack, I'm going with the idea that this was a clipping glitch he was abusing. Aside from that, nothing. I don't get why people will say PC gamers are a bunch of cheaters when every PC gamer I've faced has been legit. We should be blaming Activision and Treyarch for this mess for not implementing a proper anti-cheat, not PC gamers. If Treyarch used the same easy anti-cheat software Halo currently uses on PC, that would eliminate so many cheaters right off the bat, guaranteed. That should be everything I want to talk about. I didn't play the alpha, so I can't really compare it to the beta, but overall, I really enjoyed my time with this beta, and I'm excited to see what else Treyarch is going to give us in the full release. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave your thoughts down in the comments below, subscribe for more content, and I will talk to you all later.